Hi guys, my name is Monica. Remember, God loves you. I have been extremely busy since I retired. Some extra time on my hand, and I was thinking about maybe some eBay. So I started off with a few things around the house, and I realized it was kind of fun. So I've been doing this for about 4 years, and I want to teach other seniors how to sell stuff on eBay easy and cheap. So come along with this crazy adventure of mine. I wanted to be real and show you that it really doesn't take much room to set up an eBay spot. This is my crafting room slash pantry slash laundry room, and I just set up a piece of fencing that I had cut, and I did this myself, especially since we're trying to social distance. These are a few items that I have on hand. Of course, you always want to have your mailing box. I always keep a measured tape to the table so that way I can quickly measure items. This is a box that I have. It has pencils, tape, and a lint roller for items that I need to clean real quickly. I also have my rubbing alcohol for those items that people write the price with Sharpies. You want to have some scissors, a pencil to write your item on your box so that way you have a quick reference. This is a little bus that I want to list. Of course, you got to have your coffee. And now we're going to get this phone that I had ready to list. I have my items ready and handy for me to start taking pictures of the items that I want to start listing. Of course, I always have my rag and my Windex and some wrapping paper. These are from the dollar store, so you don't have to spend an exorbitant amount of money for shipping supplies. I have all my items in boxes that I want to take pictures of. I set up this little system to take videos of what I'm in the process of doing for you. And I even taped these little legs down so that way they don't slide around while I'm trying to videotape. Definitely have a lot of boxes. And if you're like me, I have 4 children, so they're always ordering stuff online, and I get the honors of having their packaging items. I do need to make a disclaimer that I am not a professional eBayer, so I just do it for fun, and I know others would like to do it too. And I am a firm believer that photos are the selling point of your item. So you want to get some really nice crisp pictures. Get close-ups so that way people can see the item, the condition of the box, and you really don't need to take pictures of anything other than that because people really want to know what they're going to buy. So I am going to continue taking pictures of this item, and then I'll get back with you and show you what I've completed. I'm going to take a picture of every side of this box so that way people can see if there's any damage on it and see that this is the item that will come with their purchase. Open it up so they can see the inside. Get a picture of any manuals that come with it. They can see the front and the back of the manual so they can see what condition it's in. And then of the item itself. And get some good photos of it. I like to get pictures of every side of the item. This hanger clip came as an aftermarket product, but I just kept it on there so that way people can take it off themselves if that's what they choose. I am just going to put everything back in the box. Close any ports so that way in shipping nothing gets inside there or damages the item that you're trying to sell. Better yet, I'm going to put some bubble wrap around this to keep it from getting damaged in the mail. And you could choose to put a piece of tape on here, but I find that if I could just keep the box in original condition, that people won't have to take off any tape. Find a box that's going to fit it snugly. And these priority mail boxes are a little tricky. I'll get into the actual U.S. Postal Service items that you can acquire, but this priority mailbox is for over £1. But we're going to fix this since we get these boxes for free from the United States Postal Service. I have decided to put this box in a baggie. These are the nicest baggies from the dollar store also. It's where I get most of my shipping material. It doesn't have those areas that you can have some writing on for freezer storage. This is what the box looks like. It's blue and I love them. And just make sure that your item fits pretty snugly. I put it in the plastic bag because I was afraid with all the rainy season coming up that it might be sitting in somebody's outside mail box and it might get wet, and since it's an electronic box, it might get destroyed. Now here is the way that I'm going to change this priority mailbox into a first class box. Just by covering it with paper changes this priority mailbox into a first class box, which will save your buyers some expense on the shipping. As soon as you get your box covered, we're going to get a quick measurement of it. I just purchased this scale on Amazon. I think it was probably about $10. And that's a very affordable way to check your weight. And this is going to be right in that 1 pound section. You're also going to write what this item is on here. And if you notice, I'm writing it where the shipping label is going to go. And then get a quick measurement of it. It's going to be 10, and it says 6.5 on here, but you want to go ahead and write 7 on it so that way it fits in the dimension. So 10, 7, and 3. And this way, when you go to list this item, you'll have this on hand. You can write it in a notebook, so that way when you do your listing, you know exactly what this item is. Now here are those items that I took pictures of and got measurements ready for my listings. I have room in this last box for this Samsung phone, and it's going to be in box 2, and I'm going to make a note of that in a notebook. So that way when I go to list it, I know exactly where this item is. When I sell it, I just go and I grab it and I mail it. And make sure you come and see my next video on how to list this item. Remember, God loves you. And let's make some money on eBay.